This is Brian Tarian from the Disability Digest, and in this video I am going to share with you what is needed for your Social Security disability application. So we'll cover what's needed and how to file. I'm in hopes that this video will answer some questions you may have asked yourself, like, can I really do this? What's involved? Reduce or eliminate some of the intimidation. At the end of this, I'm going to provide you with step-by-step guides that we have available for you at no charge here at the Disability Digest to help you go forward with your application. So, I have been helping people get approved for disability since 2006. There's 191,000 people here at the Disability Digest. We have seen all kinds of different cases with work history and conditions, and we provide this Disability Digest resource at no charge so that you have the resources at your disposal to go forward and manage your case on your own. You can understand what to do, what not to do to go through and get approved for no charge and not pay any legal fees. Some people don't want to do that, and then we also provide other options for them as well if they qualify. And then once you're approved, we continue to help you, if you like, to help you keep your benefits and maximize your benefits. All right, so here we go. So filing your application, up on the screen right here, you'll see there's a checklist that I'm going to get into. And you can file your application in two ways, common ways. You can file it online at Social Security, SSA.gov, or you can do it over the phone. Some people don't have the technology experience to do the online, or they may have had something happen to their online account where they're not able to file online. So you do need to submit it over the phone. Regardless, you will need the same information and the same strategy, and the tips apply. So back to the checklist on the screen. This is information that is about you. It's your personal information, marriage, divorce, children, military service, doctors, medications, work history, bank account information Social Security asks for. It's standard information that is required for your disability application. It's about 22 different areas. So for this information, one of the first areas of common mistakes that I see, or challenges, is people start to collect this information and they've got it scattered on a bunch of different papers and it's not organized. So if you have a computer or a phone, the best thing, in my opinion and experience, that you can do is to organize your information in like a Word document or in a Google document. One of the videos I will put below this replay, it's how to organize. It shows you how to go in and use a free resource from Google called Google Docs. You can open a Google Doc, you can type your information in there, and it'll be there, it's saved. Why is that important? Because you might need it again. There's forms that you will receive after you complete your initial application that ask for the same information. Believe it or not, the same question is asked several times. If you don't get approved at the early stages and you go to a hearing, a lot of the information is going to come back up again. So dates, medications, doctor's visits, all of that stuff, make sure you have them in a safe place. All right. So then you have all your information together, then you can go and you can either do the phone interview or the online process. Now, for the online process, all you're doing really is entering this information that you have right here into the Social Security online application process. And there is not a significant ability for you to influence the outcome of your case by entering this information, because it's your information. It's your work history, it's your doctors, it's your medication. The exception to that is in the application online, there is a remarks area where you have the opportunity to explain why you qualify. Or if you're on the phone with Social Security, you need to be very careful about what you provide for open-ended answers to questions. Like if they ask you why you can't work. This is the one area where you do need to, in my opinion, understand how to communicate that you qualify. So the next resource that we have here, actually I'll just jump forward to this one, is you'll have with this video an online guide. This shows you what's in the application. Best if you look at this and watch the video before you go and start your application, unless you've already started it. And so you can kind of get an idea of what the first part is, what the second part is, what the remarks section is. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next point that I want to make. And a common question is, do I need an attorney or a non-attorney representative at the initial application stage? I don't know, yes or no. And here at the Disability Digest, we give everything away. And if you want to use it and go forward and get approved on your own, fantastic. That's, in my opinion, that's something that you're entitled to. So this is really up to you. But where there is, I'll say, some confusion with an attorney is just having an attorney on the job is not going to be of value to you unless they do the right things. There's companies out there that are basically order takers. They're large shops that just enter, they take the claim information, they enter it, they don't do any custom work. So the next resource that I have for you is this right here, maximizing your initial application approval chances. And there's 5 things that we do for individuals that we work on their cases, and others should, that make a difference. I'm not going to get into touting any approval rates, but I just know that they make a significant difference. And this video shows you some of the things like making sure that all your medical records are in the Social Security case file, reviewing those medical records and communicating to Social Security why you are disabled, helping you with the forms that Social Security sends you to have them reviewed to make sure that you've filled them out properly, so that you are communicating why you qualify. Those are just some of them. So if you hire somebody and they're not doing that, then maybe by the luck of the draw, you're going to get approved. Some people get approved anyway based on their medical records. You're paying money for nothing. So word of caution there, all right? I'm going to show you more at the end about how you can really drill down and hold somebody accountable or do it yourself on this. So those are some key points. Whether you need an attorney or would like an attorney or non-attorney representative, that's up to you, because the steps that can make a difference that we're providing you. So here at the Disability Digest, what we have done is we have put together a disability approval course. And I've been interviewing people in this industry since I started doing this. One of the first is Jonathan Ginsberg, who is a contributor to this course, and Carl Osterhow, Barb Mountain, ex-Social Security employee, and lots of our members that have gone through and used our strategy and process. And so what we have done is we put together this disability approval course. And it teaches you what to do and what not to do to go through and get approved. Each step all the way. So if you want to do it on your own, you've got the guide. If you're using somebody that is your disability representative, then you should be using it to make sure that they're doing the steps that you're paying them for. So some of the key things that you'll find in here is, like, maybe you're here and you're still working. You think, I don't know how much longer I can go. And there's certainly unique things that you should be doing if you're still working. That's in section 1A. And in section 2, we help you get started. And this is 2 key things in here. It's like what to say so that you can prove that you're disabled in 2 sentences or less. And that's supported by what exactly is it that you need to prove. Most people don't get this right. If you've joined any of our live events, periodically we do this. We probe the crowd, even people that are already approved still. So we help you with that. And then you're going to have forms to complete from Social Security. And this shows you step by step with Attorney Osterhow. It brings you through question by question how to answer that question appropriately so that it, you know, can get you through the system and doesn't come back like to haunt you. And then doctor support. Your medical evidence is the backbone of any successful disability application, and understanding how to manage your doctor's appointments, how to manage your doctor's relationships so that you can get doctor's support in writing, and what to do if you can't is also important. Other evidence is in here as well. What are other things that you can add that will strengthen your case? And 72% of you statistically will be sent for a medical exam. So there's also directions in here, but that encompasses the initial application. There's other segments of this for those that unfortunately didn't get approved at the initial application and have to go through reconsideration or hearing, but I'm just speaking to the folks that have not applied yet. So next is, if you'd like our help and want to come on in and get access to the course, there's no charge for your membership. There's no charge for the course. Just look for a link that brings you to a page like this with a free membership button on it. And once you click on the free membership button, you'll answer a few questions, and that will help us understand where you're at in the process. You know, if you haven't applied, you're applied and waiting. Maybe some of you are watching this, you're like, oh man, it's too late, I've already applied. No, we can still help you. Or if you're approved, we can definitely help you with other topics. So that's the process. So I hope you find this helpful with your initial application quest. Love to hear your comments. Maybe there's some additional things that you'd like to see that we didn't include in this. Please let us know. Make it a great day. It's been Brian from the Disability Digest. Thanks.